Hello, this is Aviation Blue Tech. Today's video I'm going to be reviewing these September release from Gemini Jets. We got the FedEx MD11 freighter, FedEx 757-200 freighter, United 737-800 on the new paint livery, and the Alaska 737 MAX 9. So without any further delay, let's get this video review started. So the first model we got is the FedEx MD11 freighter. Registration number is November 625 Foxtrot Echo. It is powered by three GE CF6-80 Charlie 2 Delta 1 Foxtrot engines. Originally, this aircraft was delivered to Garuda, Indonesia in December 1996. Then to Barrick in September 1998. Later on, it went to Finnair in November 2005. Then on March 2010, it went to Boeing Capital Corporation. And then September 2010, it went to finally went to FedEx. This aircraft is usually seen in I pulled up the last week or so. It's been seen in MCO, Memphis, LAX, Austin, Newark, Anchorage, and Fort Worth. So as far as this model, I can't even remember when Gemini Jets released the FedEx MD11. It's been a long time. So I'm glad they finally came out with it, and they didn't disappoint. I highly recommend getting this model. It's beautiful. The MD11s, I always love the way they look. Just take a look around. Really didn't find any issues with it. Just a slight little there was on the one of the left gear was slightly crooked, but I mean nothing other than that. Nothing that's standing out. Besides that, it's a beautiful model. Like I mentioned before, I highly recommend getting this one. The color is good. The model is good. Everything about it is good. So I'm going to give this one a 9.5 out of 10. I highly recommend getting these aircraft. I don't believe they're going anywhere for FedEx. So, Gemini, who knows when they'll release another one. So whenever they release those FedEx models, I will grab them. So highly recommend getting it. Next, we have the FedEx 757-200 freighter. Registration is November 920 Foxtrot Delta. This aircraft is powered by two Rolls-Royce RB211-535 engines. Originally, this aircraft was delivered to Ansett Worldwide and Air 2000 back in 1988. It went back to Ansett Worldwide in July 07. It saw a couple of more airlines until it finally landed in December of 2007 in FedEx. This aircraft that I pulled up the last week has been seen in Leach, London Staten, and East Midland Airport. As far as the model, I know that recently NG came out with a 757. I think I did review of that one, which it was a mixed review. That one had I believe was the Pratt Whitney engines. This one has the Rolls-Royce engine. As far as the model, this one disappoints a little bit, and I'll tell you why in a second. I know Gemini Jets have come out with the 757-200 Delta and a couple of their airlines, and they did do a good job on those. For some reason on this one, found a lot of issues. I'm gonna point them out a little bit. It's gonna be probably hard to tell because at the bottom, if you see the nose landing gear, how crooked it is to the left, and both gears are actually crooked. So you can see that. So not liking that. Makes the airplane look funny. And I did get a couple of more, and they had the same issue. So I can't, it's not a one thing of one model. For some reason, the other ones have the same issue. So I'm not sure what happened there. So kind of disappointed at that. I really like the way the 757 looks. I do have the older 757 that came out a while back from FedEx, and that one, I love that airplane. This one, of course, has 1 and 10 on top and in the bottom. So, but after that, the gears was a letdown. So I'm gonna have to take some points, point for each item. So I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10. It's not, again, it's one of those things that Gemini Jets doesn't come out with these regular, so I still will get one, but just keep an eye on that. Just to be aware that you won't have that issue. So I give this one 7 out of 10. So I still go out and buy it. Next, we have the United 737-800. Registration is November 37267. This aircraft was originally delivered to Continental Airlines September 2001. Then it was, of course, switched over to United in October 2010. On the last week, this aircraft has been seen in DCA, Denver, Newark, Austin, Dallas, Billings, Phoenix, Houston, Seattle, San Francisco. It is powered by two CF56-7 Bravo 26 engine. The configuration of the seating is 16 first class seats and 150 economy seats. So as far as the model itself, it is I think I went over this with the Delta. It's got the same issue with the wings. That is the only thing with these models. If you look at the way the split scimitars is supposed to be in line with the elevators, and they are way too high, so it makes the wings look the angle too high. I think I did do an NG model review of this model, and of course I prefer that one over this one. NG did a much better job, but for the money, NG is a lot more expensive. So if you want to go and save yourself some money, I just will get the Gemini Jets version. If you want it to be more realistic to the real model, the real aircraft, I would definitely get the NG. So it is still a beautiful model. So I would give this one, I have to take points off for the wings, so I would give this one an 8 out of 10. There's nothing else that I found. Is just the wings. That is the only issue that I have. So other than that, I'm really liking in the beginning I didn't like the United paint scheme. Kind of thought they kind of didn't make any real changes as far as the look, but it's growing on me, and I kind of like the deep United font and the blue. It looks very nice. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting this. But if you want perfection closer to the real thing, then I will get the NG. So the last model we got today is the Alaska 737 MAX 9. Registration number is November 913 Alpha Kilo. This aircraft hasn't been delivered yet, as you guys are aware of the groundings of the 737 MAX aircraft. It is powered by two LEAP engines. So I don't have the seat configuration yet on this model. But as far as the model itself, it is a beautiful model. That's one thing that I gotta get Gemini Jets on. They did a good job on these mold on the 737 MAX. The wings are correct. The engines for most part is correct. Just maybe just a tiny on the little small side, but nothing that you could even notice. Nothing comparing to the Airbus A320 disaster of engines and that. The way they look on these, they did a really good job. So I gotta give them a thumbs up on that. So again, hopefully we'll see these aircraft flying soon because they are beautiful, beautiful aircraft. So hopefully they'll get that up, get that going soon. So I highly recommend getting this one. Doesn't not much difference from the Southwest model that came out earlier for the Max. Well, that one is a Max 8. This one a Max 9. So the Max 9 obviously is longer. So, but anyway, I highly recommend getting it. I give this one a 9.5 out of 10. Very nice looking model. Not sure if they're gonna get an antenna on top. That's the only thing that's missing. Where the Alaska, with the Southwest does have one. So I'm not sure. Eventually they'll get it. So, but anyway, yes, I highly recommend getting this one. 9.5 out of 10. Well, this concludes this video review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be doing a review on the Aero Classics JetBlue Airbus A321neo. So stay tuned for that. So until next time, take care.